Pike press. For this exercise, you're going to try to keep your hips as high as you can, and you're going to keep your elbow above your wrist, whilst you bring your head in front of your hands, alright? It's going to look like this. Elbow is above my wrist, hips are high. I'm going to travel forward. Touch your head to the ground and push tall. Elevated pike press. So it's just the same as pike press. We're trying to keep our hips as high as possible, and we're making sure that our elbow stays above our wrist throughout the whole range of motion. Find an elevation, whether it's a bench or a box, whatever. You're going to come up, keep your hips as high as possible, keep your elbows above your wrist, and travel forward. Push tall at the top. Watch the elbows, keep them above your wrist, move forward. Your elbows are traveling back. Go forward as much as you can, keep your elbows as high as you can. Yeah, this is the one. Good, good. Nice. So we're going to address a couple of the common mistakes with the pike press, and because what you want is you want to be able to have carryover from the regression form of what you're doing. If you want to do a handstand push-up, you can't just jump straight into a handstand push-up. So the common mistakes here with the pike press. Firstly, this is the position of a pike. When your hips are high and you're here, kind of like this V-shaped body position. Common mistakes is people will lower themselves to the ground by dropping their elbows like this. So they're like this. Feels fine, but it has no carryover. You can't do a freestanding handstand push-up like this. So if you want this to have carryover, you need to pay a lot of attention to your elbow position and your forearm. So you need to be very strict in keeping your forearm vertical and your elbow over your wrist. Come into your pike, look at your toes throughout the range of movement. If you fail to look at your toes, you're going to end up in this strange bench press, push-up position, or planche. So keep looking at your toes, aim to get your head in front of your hands, and touch the top of your head. Make sure your elbow stays above your wrist, right? Here we go.